I said AYOO. I said AYOO. I said AYOO. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on 50. Time out. In other words,
the Cowboys haven't beat a team above 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they won't even play in the college championship. Hey, forget all that. Hey,
the whole year, and it ain't about fantasy. It's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. We never. We just went viral for the wrong reasons again. Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah,
and Blake Hall.
I said AYOO.
Yo.
Episode 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Yo. Hey man, what's the word, man? We here in July, kind of slow period out the year. Oh shit. Hold on. Time out. We get water to the stage.
Yeah, I'm about to say we in good spirits, huh? Filling up.
We get water to the stage, man. Yeah, man, it's July. We in one of the slower periods. We're in one of the slower periods of the year. Not much going on. NFL is about to start kicking up training camps. NBA Summer League going on. But we do got a couple payments to make, so let's go ahead and get to it.
Get right to it.
I think we talked about. Well, I know we did a couple episodes about Shemar Stewart. His situation. It's looking like he won't be suiting up for the Bengals.
Yeah.
This off season. And it's like, they're gonna make an example out of me one way or the other, whether he signed a contract or another. But considering the season Shemar Stewart had, he didn't honestly statistically have the greatest season, senior season or last season in college football. I think he only registered 4 sacks this past season. Still was drafted in the first round. So, and also his chances of playing college ball this upcoming season is very slim as well. But best case scenario for him is looking like he's going to be able to re-enter the draft in NFL 2026. So with all that being said, understanding of his contract situation, his college playing situation, I think he's betting on himself. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all like his odds?
I mean, I respect what he's doing because it's like everybody, second round is getting guaranteed money now. You ain't giving me guaranteed, and you already got the worst rookie contracts in the NFL. I can respect it. But, yeah, you're not going top 3 again next year unless you do something crazy. Unless you play in college and you do something crazy. Because I think they still have the rights to him for 3 years, even if he do re-enter.
Where'd you get second round from?
Because whatchamacallit, the second round draft picks are like holding out. Only 2 signed, I believe, and the rest are waiting for fully guaranteed money. One already got him. Like, he just got it a couple days ago. So that's what a lot of second rounders haven't signed yet because they want fully guaranteed money too. Like, these NIL kids are different. Like, they not done with their money. They know they know the ins and outs. So that's why I'm saying I respect it because, I mean, even though we don't think he earned it with only 4 sacks, and what was his 4 sacks last year? It's like it's something crazy bad the last two years, ain't it?
Yeah,
yeah. So it's like, you still drafted him first round though, so give him his first round money and make it guaranteed, and fix the clause in your rookie deals as the Bengals, and then we all be good. So I respect what you're doing.
I can respect a man with a belief, specifically in the kingdom. But I mean, you got to be willing to down that hill.
Yeah.
He's about to get Kaepernick. He will never play in the NFL.
I
And I'm
don't.
saying that boldly.
Only reason I feel like he won't get Kaepernick because other teams are willing to do it. Like Bengals are just like horrible
Do you
when it
think
comes
so?
to respects. Yeah,
Because here's my thing. Okay, let's clarify. I don't know. I feel like this is not what we read a couple weeks ago, but he has 4.5 career sacks in 3 seasons.
yeah,
Yeah,
hmm
he's
1.5 sacks freshman year, sophomore year, junior year.
yeah,
not good.
yeah.
He's just, what they say, a freak athlete. He had a great combine. Like I said, I think he was the guy who dropped 30 pounds and ran a 4.4 or something like that. But nonetheless, I do feel like with that being said, like he's going. I don't think he's going to lace up in the NFL. Not to play any meaningful snaps. Because you're going like the route that it's looking like he's going to have to take at the moment is re-enter the draft in 2026, and it's like you're going to be a year removed from football. It's going to
Hmm.
be a lot of breakout players this upcoming college football season that definitely statistically easily going to have better numbers than you,
Yeah.
and definitely going to be more like you're putting yourself back into competition with more people. Like you're not going to be favored just because you're a year older. You're not even a year older because you still got senior eligibility. So you're not even a year older than these guys. You're gonna be same age, a year removed from football, a year removed of tape. As for these guys, are gonna have fresh tape, fresh numbers, and all these things. So it's unfortunate. Like I do respect the holdout because they are trying to, like I said, make an example out of him either way. They want him to. I think they put a clause in his contract for when it was the injury clause where it's like if you get injured, your contract's not guaranteed. I mean, y'all drafted him in the first round. Y'all shouldn't have drafted him in the first round if y'all felt like
Yeah.
to do that. But
Yeah.
also, apparently, there's been another clause that came up where it's like if you get into trouble, I'm guessing like legal trouble or anything like that, your contract can be voided as well. And it's like I mean, it's not like he going out there to get in trouble. It's just the fact that you feel like you need to say that in a contract, like trying to make an example out of him. So I respect the holdout in that sense, but
Kind
also it's like, bro, you
of like Colin Murray's when to say no video games or something like that.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, like yeah. And I know like they don't let Patrick Mahomes play any other sports other than football.
Oh, I
Um,
wouldn't either.
but yeah, I mean I respect the holdout, but I mean, he gonna have some odds stacked against him. We seen how the NFL get when included. I mean, Shadur Sanders got drafted in the 5th round
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we won't ever know
He had
why.
he had a dad,
Yeah, a good dad.
a good dad. That's
These niggas
crazy.
flex dads again. You see how many songs I do it on here?
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like that's what America does, bro.
He had a good black dad. That's what
Yeah.
it was. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, I hope the best for that young black man. But it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Interesting to see obviously how NIL affects this. Obviously he can't sit out a year because he was getting NIL money, but seeing how that affects this, and also seeing what kind of precedent will be set moving forward with this kind of situation. Um, but on the other side, we
Hmm.
did just complete a season. Last week we determined that the 2024 Eagles is the best Super Bowl team in the last 20 years. That's still debatable. That's not proof. That's still, but that's what we concluded with, largely in part to the acquisition of Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Um, a player that caliber being put behind uh, one of the best O lines in the league. We got what we expected. So, with Saquon Barkley being the best running back in football last year, getting first team All Pro selections, I think he won Offensive Player of the Year as well.
Hmm.
Let's compare. Let's do a start bench cut of running backs of the last 3 decades. So we're gonna have 2024 first team All Pro running back versus 2014 first team All Pro running back and 2004 running back All Pro running back. So we're gonna have start bench cut. 2004, you got. I just had it. Oh my goodness.
2004, Ladanian Tomlinson.
2004 start bench cut. 2004 Ladanian Tomlinson. 2014 Leveon Bell.
Yeah.
2024 Saquon Barkley.
Star bench cut.
Oh, easy. Well, it's not easy for the first two. Can we just throw the cut out?
We cutting Leveon.
Yeah, the cut is Le'Veon Bell.
I'm cutting Leveon. Yeah,
I'm cutting Le'Veon Bell.
I cut Leveon, but
Where era are we in?
Yeah, what's our offense looking like? I need to know.
Oh, brother.
Nah, I mean, I'm for the sake of a conversation. I think if it's today, like next year, so I couldn't say Saquon is crazy.
It is crazy, but Ladanian Thomas, bro.
Ladanian Thompson is making the team. Probably starting Ladanian Thompson.
I will also say.
I want to say Ladanian Thompson had 31 touchdowns that year.
No, this is not that year. This is not that year. He had 17 touchdowns. He did lead the league in rushing touchdowns. He only had 1,300 rushing, 400 receiving. It was a slower year for him.
2004 Ladanian Thompson?
Yes.
Okay, bet. Give me starting Saquon, benching Leveon, cutting LT.
Yeah.
No.
You heard what you just said. You said 2004 LT. Cutting him.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
With all due respect.
That's what you said. 2000. That's when he had. He had 1,300 yards running.
Yeah.
17 touchdowns catching. 1 receipt. Bench Ladanian Thomas. Start Saquon Barkley. We call around on that.
Wait, what'd you say, Eric?
Cut. Start Barkley. Cut LT. Oh, my bad. Bench LT. Cut Le'Veon Bell, bro. Cut Le'Veon Bell.
You don't have grounds for that.
Yeah.
You can't explain that. You can't explain that without bias. You can't explain that without bias. I'm standing on that. You say 2004 LT, 2014 Le'Veon Bell is better than 2004 LT. He's just his.
2014 Le'Veon Bell. Let me go.
And I'm pretty sure LT got more attempts. I'm almost certain.
It was a different league.
Nah, I'm not hearing that.
It was stuck in the box in 04.
I'm just saying. I mean, you can't.
Gates and them ain't broke out yet, bro.
We didn't say peak for peak. We said the year. So 2014. I'm starting Saquon Barkley because I ain't gonna lie. He would have had the rushing record if the Eagles acted like they needed to sit out the starters, whatever. That was a very good move. Very good move politically. For Saquon Barkley to agree with that, not look selfish, whatever.
Yeah.
Starting Saquon, I'm benching Le'Veon Bell. He had 2,000 yards all purpose. Did he not?
Yeah. 21.
13 and 800 yards.
22. He had 22.
That's unmatched. That's unmatched. You can't explain that. You can't explain why you cut Le'Veon Bell other than the fact that you're not against weed smokers. I mean, you're not for weed smokers. Probably the only reason why you could say you cut Le'Veon Bell in this moment.
So this isn't because the year before that he was second team AP and he had 2,300 yards. This year he had 1,700 yards. I think he had more touchdowns. That's why he made first team.
Mm-hmm. Led the league.
I think he had 18, 20, 2004.
He led the league.
Hey man, I
mean, bro, we've discussed this before, bro. I'm taking 18 touchdowns over 11 touchdowns, bro.
He was on a team with Antonio Brown and a team that passed the ball with Big Ben. Big Ben was like, he threw his arm out.
He had Antonio Gates.
And Phillip Rivers wasn't slinging that muff. You know what I mean?
Y'all are joking.
Wait, you said Phillip Rivers wasn't?
Y'all are joking.
I'm saying you're saying he
Vincent Jackson? Wasn't Vincent Jackson the wide receiver?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, it was probably still Drew Brees.
In 04? Probably. Yeah.
04, he was San Diego. He started 15 games.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
He only had 3,000 yards.
So even worse. So he had the second. Wait, what number is Drew Brees? Number 1 or number 2?
What you mean number 1?
All-time passing yards in the NFL.
Number 2, Brady
He's
played.
number 2 all-time passing yard. Like,
That's one of his worst years. That's one of his worst years.
That's who he was dealing with, bro. Like,
Comeback player of the year is one of his worst years.
Come on, bro.
That's one of his worst years. It's literally one of his worst. Like it's bottom 4.
Bro, that's what he was dealing with. Bro.
He doesn't get much. He didn't like. That's one of his worst. That's one of his worst seasons statistically. And he won comeback player of the year because in 2004, I mean, 3,000 yards sounds like 30,000.
Bro, they were the Chargers were 3rd in points per game, largely in part thanks to LT that year. Leveon wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't horsing it like that. You feel me?
Let's look at Antonio Brown.
Huh. Oh no.
Brown stats. 2014. Because this is gonna show me. It's gonna tell me everything. It's gonna tell me everything I need to know.
I didn't even have Vincent Jackson back then.
2014, he led the league in receiving.
Who did?
Antonio Brown.
Oh, okay.
Led the league in catches. So they were clearly a pass first team All-Pro. And I'm gonna look at the Steelers record just to get context on like maybe they were losing, so they running the ball wasn't an option. You know, whatever. 2014, they were 11-5.
Wait, you're comparing a 2014 offense to a 2004 offense?
Exactly, bro.
That's
It's totally different.
We're literally comparing positions from decades.
Totally different.
Bro, all goes
game,
into
bro.
context. It all goes into context.
Totally different game, bro.
So you're saying 17 touchdowns for a running back is not
18?
total?
18 total, 17 rushing.
17 rushing
18
touchdowns.
total.
That doesn't sound normal in 2004.
No, because he led the league. What?
Everybody but I'm saying like running backs was the premier position in the 2000s for offenses. Everybody growing up wanted to be a running back. Tell me different.
Shout out to Reggie Bush.
Did either one of y'all want to be a running back? Did y'all not want to be a running back?
No.
You're not telling the truth.
No.
When'd you stop playing ball? 8?
I started and stopped at what, 12?
That's at 12 we were 2011.
Yeah.
Bro, 2011 at that time was
Receivers.
Aaron Rodgers. That's what I'm saying. Like that's Breeze. Like that the league changed. I grew up watching the league when I got the game, Madden 04. Michael Vick was on the cover and he was a running quarterback. The next year after that, Donovan McNabb. The year after that, well, 05 was not Donovan McNabb. 05 was.
You talk about covering Madden?
Yeah.
No, 04 was Vic. 05 was McNabb.
Yeah, well, you're right. 05 McNabb.
I thought McNabb was 06.
Are you thinking of 2K too?
Oh, no, you're right. Emmanuel was 06. Was it Vince? No, Vince Young was 08.
I don't know who was 05.
I know 07 was
07 was Sean Alexander because he was
Sean Alexander. Yeah.
the MVP. Did they not give Sean Alexander a running back the MVP?
Yeah.
2000 was the years that they gave the most running. I don't think the running backs got more MVPs during that than any other decade.
Oh no, 05 was Ray Lewis.
Pass. Huh?
05 Lewis.
Ray Lewis, tough. Post 4 pass era, the 2000s is probably the heaviest rushing years of all time. Post 4 pass. I ain't talking about Jim Brown. I'm not talking about OJ.
Yeah.
I'm talking about sit heat, play action.
You talk about
You know
Eddie George. You talk about
yeah. Like the moment Bill Walsh and the Cowboys introduced the West Coast offense, the 2000s was the heaviest run we've ever seen with the most the most running back talent we've ever seen. If you don't pick a running back from the 2000s to bank your best team ever, outside of Barry Sanders, your show.
And Emmit Smith.
No. There's at least 5 running backs that ran the ball in the 2000s that's better than Emmit Smith.
No, my gosh, you sound crazy, bro. All time
not
rushing
crazy.
leader.
Wait.
All
Say,
time rushing leader.
I'm
you
not
said how
crazy.
many running backs?
5.
Give me 5.
I'm
Give me
not
5
crazy.
running backs better than Emmett
Was
Smith.
Adrian Peterson not a running back in the 2000s?
Yes, he was.
That's one. Clearly
Yep.
better. Ladanian Tomlinson.
Yep.
I haven't even thought of anything. I haven't even looked at any rosters. I haven't looked at anything. Off the bat, he's already 2 down. Right?
No, you're not right.
What?
Carry on.
I'm gonna look at a name. I'm gonna look at a name before I say it.
You want to go Sean Alexander?
I mean, peak for peak, he's definitely better. But
Yes.
I was looking at
Bro,
overall.
Emmett Smith is a longevity type of guy. That's what it is. He was good. Don't get me wrong. But it's like LeBron James.
No, I'm not gonna say that name.
I guess leading the league in rushing yards, touchdowns. That's just longevity. Facts.
Like Frank Gore is up there, bro, in yards and stuff. Like we know what Frank Gore was.
Yeah, but Frank Gore, he is a longevity guy too.
Yeah. I'm saying we know what Frank Gore was.
So he's dang near just like Emmett Smith for real. Just saying.
No, Frank Gore was never the best running back in the league.
And I would give that to Emmett Smith. At one point, he was.
Frank Gore never led the league in nothing.
Sean Alexander was a short-lived career.
Yeah, it got real slim real quick. Thank you. Come again.
I got a few more names to look at.
Like Matt Forte? Like, what is he chatting about, bro?
Hey, bro, never disrespect Matt Forte. He might be one of the best. I'll probably say top 10, top 5, top 3, dual threat running backs all time.
What?
Yeah, he said that
all
he
time.
Covered his mouth because he got nothing to cling on as a Bears fan. He had to reach for the stars, bro. Get the freak out of here, man. Y'all really trying to disrespect Emmett Smith just because he was a winner, bro. Like I don't like that. I don't respect that. It got real slim real quick.
All time he might not be top 5.
Oh,
I just named 2 that's already
no, because we started at 2000s. Top 5 2000s versus Emmett Smith. Now we done broaden the search. Get the freak out of here, man. I'm not hearing that.
5 might have been a little crazy.
I'm not hearing that.
You had a lot of guys outside of LT and AP. You had a lot of guys who peaked in the 90s that carried over into 2000. You got a lot of guys that peaked in the 2010s that started in 2000, so they don't really count. Like Jerome Bettis.
Name some for us.
Jerome Bettis is not in that conversation with Emmett Smith. Are you sure?
Doesn't count. Marshawn Lynch doesn't count.
He's not in the conversation with Emmett. What?
Whoa, relax.
That's not I ain't gonna lie. That's not a relax.
A lot of kids, a lot of people younger than the age of 21 is gonna name Marshawn Lynch for Emmett Smith, and that has nothing to do with ignorant history.
Yeah, because they're under 21. What?
I'm saying he has the most iconic run of all time. That's what I'm saying.
That doesn't make him all-time better running back.
I can't think. When I think of LT, I'm thinking of the celebration with the ball flick. When I'm thinking of AP, I'm thinking when he ran over bro at Pittsburgh. When I'm thinking of Marshawn Lynch, I'm thinking of the beast mode when he literally got named beast mode. When I'm thinking of Emmett Smith, I can't think of no iconic plays.
Yeah, you
he wasn't around.
You're thinking of 3 Super Bowls.
No, Barry Sanders has more iconic plays. Walter Payton, literally more iconic plays.
Name one. No, you just name things. Name one for those 2.
Barry Sanders, when he juked the dude and made him turn around like that, like against the Patriots, he literally was looking like that. Walter Payton, third one, tough run. I'm a Bears fan, bro. Relax.
How many? They got the same amount of MVPs. Barry Sanders.
I mean, Barry Sanders played 15 years. Emmett Smith's not in the conversation. Shout out to Detroit.
Oh,
wait, what you talking about? You trying to say Emmett Smith is better than Barry Sanders, Brando? Nah, that's not what you're saying. I promise you, that's not what you're saying, right?
Like Emmett Smith had like 2
serious.
times the amount that Barry Sanders did to be in that conversation. I might have
laughed a little bit, but I'm dead serious. You weren't trying to implement that, right?
I don't think of other 2000s running backs.
I'm listening to the list
because it's slipping my mind.
I bless you.
Appreciate
it's
you.
Nothing there, bro. It's nothing there, bro. You tried to reach. You tried to.
Because if we're being honest, I mean, because the best running backs then is Edwin James,
Yeah, nah.
Tiki Barber,
Nah.
Sean Alexander,
Jamal Lewis.
Eddie George. The Eddie George was balling in some of those early 2000s.
It's not enough.
Clinton Portis, Fred Taylor.
Curtis
These are
Martin.
names.
Frank Gore. Frank Gore is your best bet.
Nah, because he was late 2000s.
No, he was not.
He's not even top 10.
You got Ricky Williams.
He's not even top 10 2000s rushing leader. Jamal Lewis, Clinton Portis, Fred Taylor.
His best year was his second season.
Adrian James.
Work done.
Yeah, his best year was in 2006.
Marshall Faulk.
I'm telling you, right? All right. Unless this website is wrong.
Oh wait,
I'm telling you,
Willis
like, a lot of people got to the pill more than he did.
Not for sure. He started in 05.
In
I'm saying his best year was in 2006.
That I wasn't saying. What I was saying is like Ladanian Thomas in 2000s is better than Emmit Smith. Adrian Peterson at any point pre, you know what I mean, off the field issue, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Better than Emmit Smith. Low key, because of the pivot, give me Fred Taylor, bro.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie.
Out of his man.
No funny. Do we say the 2010 running backs were better than the early 2000 running backs though?
Wait, I said again. I'm sorry.
Can we say that the early that the 2010 running backs are actually better than the early 2000s? I might make that argument.
You said what running back?
The early 2010s. I mean, the 2010s running backs are better than the early 2000s running backs.
AP, Marshawn, LaShawn.
Did you mention Marshall Faulk?
Marshawn.
Yeah, I did. Marshall Faulk is like a 90s. He's like a mid 90s, early 2000s guy. That's why I didn't name him.
Yeah.
Aaron Foster.
Skill wise, I mean, Marshall Faulk.
All right. That's enough, bro. That's enough, bro. That's enough, bro.
Bro, if shout out to Migos making the Emmit Smith song.
Exactly, bro. I just touched down on a
Emmit
Smith.
Like, shout out
Emmit. Deuce pocket rocket. Emmit Smith.
The only problem with the 2010 running backs though, like their time was split up. Like in the early, like the 2000s, Ladanian Thomas, like all his great years, like he had over 130 something touchdowns.
It was a run heavy league.
Yeah.
Edgerrin James played beside Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying?
He was second.
I ain't name Edgerrin James. I ain't want to do that.
Edgerrin.
Yeah. But shout out to Leveon Bell 2014, man. He's really cold.
Not Ricky Williams.
No snub. I mean, he never stayed on the field.
Yeah.
He had a couple years where he broke out like early on, and then when the Wildcat came back with the Dolphins for that half a season with him and Ronnie Brown, like they were the talk of the town, and then the Patriots figured out how to stop it after one game, and they never existed again. And I never heard Ricky Williams' name after that. I ain't gonna lie.
Ricky Williams got 10,000 yards. He stayed on the field. We ain't gonna do that.
If we name it 10,000 yard rushers, then there's a lot of people that's better than Emmit Smith.
We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop there because you're striking out. You just keep widening.
I'm not.
You keep widening the playing field, trying to get more.
I'm not selecting Emmit Smith for my team.
He's striking out, man. We call around on that though. We keep it pushing forward. We got hot NBA news today. We're kind of seeing some of the effects of the KD trade down in Phoenix. We knew Phoenix was in some trouble. They just extended Devin Booker for 70 M's.
Oh, God.
And we know that they traded for Bradley Beal. He's getting paid 50 M's a year. And they got traded for Jalen Green, who's coming up on extension time. So we knew they're going to be tight for cash. And all three of these players are the same player, essentially. 3 shooting guards. So Phoenix decided to buy out Bradley Beal today, and Bradley Beal is going to sign with the Clippers to play alongside James Harden and Kawhi Leonard, who lost in the first round to the Nuggets in 7. So how much does this signing for the Clippers move the needle?
This is up. This is down. This is them.
That's fair.
And
Oh wait,
they all, but let's not forget they did trade for John Collins. They lost Norman Powell, but they did trade for John Collins. He's going to run that 4 probably alongside Zubac, who kind of had a breakout year in his own sense. They kind of figured out his lane, what kind of role he could play as a defensive big, 7-foot big. He might be a top 5 center in the league. I don't think it's ridiculous to say that. So
not in this league.
You got a full starting 5, bearing health. You got James Harden running the 1, Beal at the 2, Kawhi at the 3. Kawhi gets to go back to playing the 3 and get him out of the 4. Just gonna let John Collins run the 4 and Zubac run the 5. I mean, how do we feel about that 5 for the Clippers? I mean, they're being pretty active. They did lose Norman Powell, but they are being active, trying to be very intentional about the offseason moves.
If Bradley Beal can get back into
Cowboys had somebody
Washington days.
My fault, real quick. Somebody mentioned Edgerrin James on Instagram in the last conversation.
Hey man, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I wasn't tweaking, bro. I'm not taking Emmit Smith over. You can't name me one run, bro. You can't name me one run.
I can name you 3 Super Bowls.
Bro, I'm not hearing that. Like, at this point, I'm convinced Jerry probably drunk some blood for those. But anyway, he hasn't been back. Why? He hasn't been back. Bradley Beal. I think Bradley Beal being in Phoenix behind Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, he kind of regressed, and he also was injured a lot, so he aged. I don't think it makes much impact for this new team unless somehow he can become a sharpshooter and not have to have the ball. I also don't remember Bradley Beal for being good on defense. So it's like he just has to become a good shooter, respectfully, because James Harden is ball heavy. Kawhi Leonard, when he's in an offensive set, he's not the best distributor of the ball, to my knowledge. And Norman Powell, to me, I feel like at this point in their careers, is either just as good, if not better than Bradley Beal right now. So I'm not sure what benefit they'll have unless Ty Lue can cook up something that we haven't seen before. But the best they get is probably second round. They got first round this year.
But to what you just said, though, if Bradley Beal or Norman Powell is the same, there's no trade-off there. And you get John Collins. They also got Brook Lopez as well.
That's nice.
Ben Simmons is still there for whatever that's worth, alongside Chris Dunn. And I don't know if Batum's going to play again. But Derrick Jones, and they also have Patty Mills. I mean, they filled out this team very nicely. It's just a matter of like who's going to be, what kind of rotations Tyronn Lue's going to run.
Yeah.
But you might even can move Bradley Beal to the 6th man if that's something he's willing to accept. Let Bogdanovich, run the 2. That gives somebody for Harden and Kawhi, somebody that's be off ball. They can play off ball with them. Yeah. Let Bradley Beal run the second offense with Ben Simmons and Brook Lopez. I mean, I think they filled this team out nicely, but also in a sense, it's like we have seen this before. Like Eric said, the 37U team getting together, it doesn't work out ever. Nets tried it. Lakers, Cavaliers tried it. So you got a bunch of unproven guys outside of Kawhi. You got a bunch of unproven guys working together, and James Harden is probably going to be your best player, availability included. You're not going to get a full season out of Kawhi, so you're going to have to rely on Harden anyway. So Bradley Beal will get to start actually in that sense.
Yeah.
But
he's not hurt himself.
if he's not hurt himself yet as well. But I mean, they've been very active in the off season. I think uh, they've made some valuable acquisitions, especially with John Collins, bringing in John Collins, Brooke Lopez, and Bradley Beal. Essentially, those are like the three big signings. All those guys are going to be able to score as well. We know Brooke Lopez can stretch the floor as a five. John Collins is very um, he's in 27. He's in that kind of prime year, athletic, very athletic four that James Harden probably will have some fun with. Um, so I think, I mean, like I said, on paper, we've seen these on paper teams, but I do think, it's going to help them get a little further along in the playoffs. Because especially when you have teams like the Lakers, they haven't made any moves that make you say, yo, especially considering there's talk about LeBron being traded.
Yeah.
And then you have the Mavericks. They're going to need Kyrie healthy regardless of whatever
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on. I mean, the team is good. It's going to be good if Kyrie's healthy. Unless Cooper Flag come in like Brian.
Yeah.
And then you have the Warriors. They ain't made no noise at all. They ain't signed nobody, traded for nobody, re-signed nobody, nothing. Their biggest question mark is Kuminga. Are we going to sign him, trade him, or extend him, or what? And they lost Kevon Looney. So Rockets, they had made some plus moves. We seen the Thunder. They repaid their players. Timberwolves. I don't think nobody's convinced on anything they've done. They're still banking on. Honestly, their best bet is letting Rob Dillingham play and get minutes.
Yeah.
Grizzlies not a threat. Nuggets, I think they're getting players, but they don't have a coach.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Wait,
I think the Clippers are doing
Dame's
enough.
still nowhere, right?
Huh?
Dame's still nowhere, right? Dame's still a free agent.
Yeah, Dame's a free agent. Dame's not going to be healthy until next year. So
Yeah.
whatever
Playoffs if they
team,
make it.
whatever team wants to pick them up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you expect out of them.
Put some stem cells in his ankle.
Stem cells is crazy. Henrietta Lacks. The I think the biggest problem with this professional sports thing, specifically, I mean, not specifically basketball, but basketball is probably one of the highest paid with salary cap. A lot of these players are not content, and they're very profitable because if they take less money, you can be a part of better teams. And it's like, bro, how much money is enough? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what are you spending? Like, is Devin Booker not a highest paid player?
Yeah.
What do you need?
In between him and SGA,
Right?
they both getting 70 plus. Him and SGA.
70 million. Like, you cut it in half and you give it half to America, which, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for paying your taxes. But I know you're not paying all that, loopholes. But what do you need $35 million for in a year? I gotta know. I genuinely gotta know, especially when you're not like you ain't no business owner because you hoop and you go home. Like half y'all not fathers, you're not married, so you're not the leader of no household. You've been living a bachelor life. Like, what are you spending $35 million on to where you can't give a few million over to a better teammate?
Justin Bieber album cover swag.
No, that's not like
Not
I'm
enough.
willing to cut off $10 million to bring in more help. That's a lot of problems with most of these teams. The cap is not there. They don't have the cap to make better moves. So now we're seeing like Bradley Beal goes to the Clippers. So now it makes Instagram and NBA pay. Like, bro, that's not a
But
that
it's like
made no
different in
noise.
basketball though. That cap is there, but those owners they will pay that luxury tax in a hurry.
They're
to
not
get
moving the curtain though.
No, but I'm saying they'll definitely pay that luxury tax.
Uh, well, once you get into the aprons and all of that,
Yeah, they're not doing that.
yeah, nobody wants to get into that second apron. But yeah, I mean, I have no idea. That Swag album was kind of fire. That's what Sinister said. Um, But yeah, I think that I mean Gilbert Arenas kind of summed it up. He explained it. Like they asked him, him being a former player, Gilbert Arenas, back in his heyday, he was one of the highest paid players. They asked him like, "Would you take 50 million? Would you drop 50 million to go win a ring?" And he was like, "Heck no. Take what you need, and the rest is greed." I mean, that's. I mean, over time, that's what it would add up to. I mean, if Bradley Beal is like, if you look at Tom Brady throughout his career and look at the amount of pay cuts he took versus being a high paid player, it's definitely well over 50 mil. Because he got 20, he was getting 20, 25 mil up until he went to Tampa Bay and was like, all right, I'm retired. Let me milk y'all out.
Yeah.
And still wouldn't win a ring, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, players would rather have the money over the rings, bro. I mean, for whatever it's worth, it's greed. That's all it is. It's just greed.
Real. That's real, bro. That goes to show that money really don't satisfy like people think, bro. Because like enough is never enough. Like on some over the hedge, enough is just isn't enough, bro. Because they, like, I don't know. I feel like that affects a lot of like these. Like the reason we have these sports conversations is for the championships. And so when your money gets in the way of the championship, that means money is more important to you than winning the championship.
Yeah.
And it's like me personally. Maybe I'm just a lot more competitive than others. I don't sign up to be a part of a game if I like don't want to win. Like I'm not gonna accept bread at no team that I'm not making the playoffs. Like, are you like that's plush, bro? Respectfully.
But also, I will say this. Also, we don't know. We've never gotten paid to play sports.
Never.
We actually don't know what it feels like.
I thank God. I thank God I haven't been given that opportunity.
Well, actually, I was told if I score a touchdown, I could get McDonald's. Does that count?
Because
McDonald's is crazy.
You see, if you didn't start at 14, you'll understand. Little League.
Wow. Let me ask you this. So boys go to so because it's like. Okay, you have a hoop session. Would you rather go off and lose or be ineffective and stay on the court? Which would you rather do?
Respectfully, I'm gonna go and keep it all the way on it. Because I was like never that guy in basketball 100%. I genuinely don't care. As long as we're winning, I don't really care who takes the shots. I'm gonna keep it 100. Now, when you start checking and we losing, oh, I got a problem. Give me the ball. Because I'm not going to be a part. Like, if we lose, I got to be a part of the reason we lost. Respectfully. I can't lose knowing that, like, I did nothing to help. That's a different thing. Or nothing to try to change the outcome. And being a part of a team that, like, I get off 8 points, but we still lose, it's like, it don't matter, bro, because you're not going to be remembered.
Yeah, you still walking off the court.
You're still walking off the court.
With your pride and dignity, though.
What?
You 9th grade through 11th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nobody remembers that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody remembers, like...
Losers.
Nobody remembers losers, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like...
Unless you lose so bad, like the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns.
Who's the start? Yeah. Like I'm about to say, like who's starting a quarterback for the 0-16 Panthers that year?
You said 0-16. He never went 16, brother.
He 1-15.
Oh, he was 1-15. I don't think Panthers did 0-16.
Yeah, we ain't never do no.
They did do a couple 1-15s, 2-14s though.
A couple ones.
They did one.
When we had, I think our worst.
It was Jimmy Clausen. That's how you got Cam Newton.
Pretty sure we had like 2 or 3 wins.
It was Jimmy
Clausen. It wasn't
Clausen. 3. It was 2-14.
Yeah, you can't name me. You can't name me the starting 11 on. But basically, what I'm trying to say, I say that to say,
and that's the problem.
I mean, I get what you're saying because if you look at it like this, because I'll always stand on Russell Westbrook's time in Washington. He averaged a triple-double and nobody cared. Like literally nobody cared.
And that's crazy.
Nobody cared, bro. Like I don't care if averaging triple doubles is like, you know what I'm saying, waking up for him. That's still crazy because nobody else can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we still see Curry hitting threes, we still care when Curry going off. Even though we know Curry shooting no looks and from the logos, that's like night and day for him. But we still care because he's winning.
He has a chance to win. Yeah.
But Russell Westbrook, he averaged a triple double in Washington. Nobody cared. He got no All NBA noties, bids or nothing. No MVP vote. Well, he probably got MVP votes, but nobody cares. So I get what you're saying when you're like saying nobody cares about losing. And I think that all answers your. I think that all answers like why certain players take the money. I mean, or why not why, but like what is it where just the effect or damn. But yeah, I think to support your point.
It's sick, bro. It's really sick because like
Russ a burger, that's why. Russ
like,
not no burger, man. Russ top 10.
Will Chamberlain clearly put up points on and off the court.
Go.
One championship so far, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, one. I think he has two. No, he got two.
Oh, okay. Bill Russell's
second one very late though.
Yeah. Bill Russell won 11 in his time. But the reason why Will Chamberlain is remembered is because he sounds unreal. Do you know how unreal you have to sound in 2025 for we to care that you still on the losing team? You won't like. It's hard. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. You know how much points you would have to average for us to remember you was on a losing team? You have to average like 40 points a game.
He can do it.
Who's he?
D-Book. There's no KD. There's no Chris Paul. The fact that they blew that team up, it's just, bro, it's a lot of like. I mean, I'm here talking about it for a reason, but bro, it's some wonky GMs in the NBA and NFL. I'm pretty sure all sports. I mean, you had a Suns team that won 60 wins, went to the finals. They blew it up. That's not on Devin Booker. The GM front office, they showed that they don't care. They really actually don't care to win. They got rid of the coach of the year in Monty Williams.
Yeah.
You had Katie, Chris Paul. You still had Katie, Chris Paul, and D-Book. You still had them all three there together, but you let Chris Paul walk. You shipped Ayton out. Your first round, your number one overall pick. Like the front office showed that they're not gonna care to make that team better. And then you do a desperate trade for getting Bradley Beal last year. I mean, it's like, I might as well get my money, buy my Grand Ashes, and ride around Arizona.
Especially if that is something I didn't like. I gotta relax off the players for a minute because that is something I don't consider. I'm never in the locker rooms. I'm never in the front office. I've never been seeing any of those conversations where like if you a player, you've been drafted to a team that you can tell their winning is not in their priority. Why would you prioritize winning while you're signed? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially once you realize that most of the league is probably like that. And that's in any industry, period. A lot of the top owners and the top billionaires or whatever care more about the bottom dollar than the goodwill of the people a part of their dollar. Even like that's why college was such like that's why Americans, because Americans love the underdog. They love the hero story. They love Cinderella. Like you can tell who writes a movie in America nowadays. Anyway. They people loved college ball because the kids weren't getting paid, so you can tell they were out there strictly for the love of the game, or they were trying to make it to the next level.
Yeah.
But now that you got these kids making NIL, they not practicing, they not showing up.
Who ain't
know.
practicing?
They
Who ain't
transferred. They ain't got no school spirit. You can't tell them to sing one fight song.
I can't
You,
let you go crazy like that. They practice. They show up. They
but I'm saying
transfer.
you're not. That's why Nick Saban left, because Nick Saban can't talk to how he used to talk to Julio Jones to these kids. For
No,
what?
you can. The problem is he don't have the financial pockets to get them like he used to, compared to your Oregon, your Ohio States.
But also, like my point. That's my point, though. Why would you stay at Alabama getting $500K, getting cussed out by Nick Saban when you can go get plushed $10 million down the street?
Yeah, but I'm saying they still go to practice. They still show up. We ain't gonna do that.
But that's not no. If you show up practice under your own terms and conditions, that's not showing up to practice. That's being worshipped. Respectfully. That's why a lot of players don't make it in the next levels anyway, because they have a coach who praises them, they give them special treatment. So the practice that they do is catered to them. It's like, that's not practice. Yeah. You're not being stretched. You're not getting better. You're not getting challenged. You're afraid of confrontation. It's big in the sports, but strictly in the sport lane. That's why people hate basketball. That's why the old heads hate basketball. They don't even want to compete on the floor for real. They're shaking hands, hugging. Yeah. Covering their mouths, having full-blown conversation like they don't have a group chat and text message already. Like, bro, cut it out.
Man, you know who pioneered that one.
Shout out to LeBron, man. Shout out to LeBron.
Speaking of, there's a lot of traction about him coming down to Dallas, getting traded to Dallas.
Yeah.
What do we think about that? LeBron is 40 years old with 1 year left on his contract. What kind of trade value does he have, and what do we think about that?
If he gets traded to Dallas, obviously LA is getting rid of two people. Who do they send back?
Nah, Bronny hooping in the summer league.
They're getting rid of two people.
Yeah,
Bronny's not leaving.
He has a no trade clause in his contract. It says wherever my dad goes, I'm there too. That's the trade clause.
That's not no trade clause. That's keep going.
And he said, I'm gonna be in Dallas. But nah, for real. I mean, who do Dallas give up? Cooper, of course.
Yeah, I would say no. What? You do not trade Cooper Flag for no LeBron James.
How do you acquire LeBron James?
That's worse than the Luka trade.
Listen, I know, but I'm saying, like, who do you give up then? Because you're not putting AD is not going back to LA. That's done.
I think we're reaching.
Kyrie can't play till if playoffs.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. LeBron James for Klay Thompson. I mean, NBA do have some of the worst trades of all time. But if you
Klay Thompson gonna bring you off the court notoriety.
No, he's not.
Revenue.
No, he's not.
Why? Because Megan Thee Stallion gonna be in the song.
If you as a grown man let somebody comment 1 for 11 under your post, like, you got no respect, bro. You just in there, like, you just in there for,
bro. He got thousands of comments. You think he gonna respond to thousands of comments?
He don't gotta respond. But what I'm saying is, bro, she posted 1 for 11.
No, she did not, bro.
Yes, she did, bro.
She did.
Yes, she did, and she deleted it.
No, she didn't, bro.
Okay. All I know is, as a man, if like that's like getting roasted, like, at your wedding, low key.
No, that's crazy.
I don't know how more embarrassing that is. Like, his basketball like rank just went down. It went up. He was the best shooting guard of all time, and now he's the worst because he has no respect in that off the court situation. But
that was AI. Keep going.
Go. Let's hopefully all of the romances in the NBA was AI.
I'm telling you, because somebody, man, before I leave, bro, it's some, you should have, man. Fuck that nigga. That's why you can't win nothing in the playoffs, Buster. You can drop 50 and still lose. You're a real loser, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Hey, man.
Stop talking to her.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta let it shine.
Go.
I don't know who the Mavericks trade for LeBron though. That's why I'm kind of like, I think it's just to keep the NBA relevant for real. Because like, who are you trading for
that you didn't just give away?
Yeah,
because Dallas got a lot of centers now. They got like what 3? They 3D.
Well,
and LA just didn't they?
Very Lively just underwent surgery. I think Daniel Gafford could get traded. Will be in the conversation. Be traded. I don't think they're going to need. Well, they're going to need both because AD can't stay healthy. None of them 3 can stay healthy. Honestly,
we got Klay Thompson and 5 first-round picks for you. What you? Nah, not old LeBron. We got Klay Thompson and
ugly
2 or 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, I do think though it's just NBA buzz talk. They do this all the time. I don't think LeBron's leaving. Like, he's not leaving LA. Like, he's 40. He's plush. Like, he's his kid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he looks at LA as like, this is the place. We're gonna retire it. And with LeBron actually being the businessman he is, like, he's plush in LA. I don't see him leaving, not getting traded there. Next year, I think, and also it's because LeBron has never. Can I? I can't say that, can I? Because he went to Miami. I guess I can't say that. Okay, I can't say that. But yeah, I think it's also another, on the flip side, testament that the Lakers, they have Luka. They're in the same position the Mavericks was in last year. They don't know what to do with Luka. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
they have no idea what to do with Luka. They don't know what he need. They got to figure out what they want their team to look like, identity to look like. As a Luka-led team and as opposed to LeBron team, so like that's what it sounds like. It sounds like Lakers just don't know what to do with Luka. So is this going to be how Luka's career plays out? It's just, you're good, but what do we do? Like, is somebody going to figure it out?
Word on the street is he is working out and he looks healthier than ever. So I think they got to build a team around him now to get what they're gonna get.
Because if we think about it, if we had to compare Luka to anybody, who would we compare Luka to?
In the NBA all time?
Yeah.
I think he's like.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
You want to say James Harden?
Yes, that's his, probably his closest comp. And
no,
I can respect that.
As far as
team impact and all that.
Yeah, impact and all that. Now, skill set, like we said, it's Luka has a little more to the bag, in my opinion, offensively.
Than James Harden?
Yes. Come on, bro.
Yes, he does.
Luka Doncic scores on all levels, bro.
All levels, bro. And back to the basket. Harden does not do none of that.
Luka's really a problem, bro. And I hate that his defense is so bad, bro, because like we get in that conversation where it's like it shouldn't even be a conversation.
And that's what I'm speaking on, because like I said, with him being compared to Harden, and you know, Kobe came out and said it. That's not going to be winning basketball.
Winnable. Yeah.
He ain't here to say it now, but it's not winning basketball. He's going to have to step up on that defensive side, or like you said, figure something out. Like with Steph Curry being as great offensively he is, he won a lick. It looked bad, but he won a lick. He gave effort.
Yeah.
He gave effort and all that.
He plays. Oh, okay.
I'll let y'all boys.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Oh, wait. Hold on, wait. Let me fix that.
That's one of those things where it's like, bro, I mean.
Hey, Eric, hold on 1 second. Stay on 1 second.
Go.
Stay on 1 second. Go ahead.
That's one of those things where I realized, like, I mean, everybody's not going to be. Everybody has a weakness. Luka is one of those guys that, like.
I gotta be honest though. I don't mean to cut you off, but I just can't sit here Luka and James Harden, I will say, are like each other. Both suck on defense, amazing on offense. James Harden's scoring ability is wow. And those stretches he had in Houston probably will never be touched. Luka has not reached that. Yet he could, but Luka has not had that scoring stretch like James. James Harden was doing. James Harden was getting. You ever play four corners?
He was spamming one
You
move.
ever play four corners? Y'all ever play four corners?
He was
Yeah,
spamming.
you never
There's a
somebody that never
there's a
get off.
defender in every corner next to him. And he was still scoring. That's all I gotta say. Good, Brandon.
Yeah, you good. Appreciate it.
Luka finals run, Harden's MVP year.
I mean,
Luka got a long way to go. But
yeah. Both great on offense. The trashiest thing you've seen on defense, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
I can't do that because James Harden, he did a little bit something, but I just say that to say though, like Luka's offensive impact is cool, but he's gonna have to step it up somehow, some way. Or they're just gonna have to like build a team around him, like the Warriors built a team around Steph Curry to hide Knicks. But that's why I'm like, is because like I said, Mavericks, they didn't know what to do. Lakers looking like they don't know what to do. They're in shambles. I mean, the talk of the town for the Lakers is Bronny James. It's not enough.
Yeah, that ain't it. I'm not gonna lie, like that's all social media work, bro. Like considering that like the youth don't even buy tickets like that, but that ain't cutting it. I'm glad Bronny is doing better than last year though. But other than that, the Lakers, as long as LeBron's still in the league, the Lakers will not be a successful team given the fact that they gave up Anthony Davis.
Very spicy. So they should have traded LeBron.
I don't think they should have traded anybody. I don't understand the trade other than the fact that you're just investing for the future because Luka is younger than both of them. He's a great player, but you got to build a team around Luka, and I don't think LeBron is taking the backseat to anybody.
I think he'll take a backseat once somebody shows him he should take a backseat.
What?
Like, I don't think.
Do we know who we're talking about?
I know it's weird. It's weird. We talking about LeBron James, leading scorer of all time. You know what I'm saying?
This is also the guy that called himself the GOAT on his own show. Where this is the same guy who thought he could executively produce the album, end up being one of the worst albums that artist has ever made.
No.
Come on, yo. I'm not letting you do that.
NCAA.
Bro,
that's
terrible. I ain't gonna lie, that's terrible, bro.
We're
talking about a guy that like his acting career is like you try to recreate a classic to a guy that you compare to is trash. Like he don't know how to. We talking about a guy that switched rap. He switched up on rappers and the beat based on who was winning. Like we talking about a different guy. He's a different kind of guy.
Hey,
this is a different kind of guy we talking about. So taking back seats, I don't think that's something he's used to doing. He's never done it since he was like 12. So
he's the only child. He ain't never had to take no back seat.
Chill.
Only child.
Because that was a double entendre right there. That's like nah. Now we taking a low blow. I can't let you do that. Because what are you saying? Are you saying there's only two people in the car? Is that what you just said? Nah.
Die.
Nah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Like clipped.
Bro, LeBron, I do think that is like that'll be the flaw in it is LeBron's willingness to take the back seat, but
yeah.
I mean, it's weird because it's like he claims he's a pass first player. He claims the Cavs was Kyrie's team. He claims all this, that, and the fifth, right? Even with the Lakers, when they won the ring, he did lead the league in assists.
Yeah.
So I think if somebody shows him like he should take a back seat. I think he will. AD could have. He just didn't stay healthy, so there was no consistency there. Kyrie, I mean, he tried to as much as he could. It's just Kyrie is not as multifaceted in the game as LeBron is. Like Kyrie did do what he was supposed to do, 25, 28 a game.
Yeah.
But LeBron picked up everywhere else. I mean, in Miami, he did take the backseat to D-Wade. Look where it got him. So I think LeBron, I think he's shown that I think he's verbalizing. He's willing to. It's just a matter of if he can really do it. So if Luka comes in and is consistent, running the offense, doing his 27, 28, 8 and 8, doing his consistency playing offense, I think LeBron will take the back seat, especially at 40. But it'll be a struggle for him. Like you said, it's just something he's not used to. But I do agree, though. Lakers with Luka and LeBron, I don't see them being a threat because it's a lot of holes on the team. They did lose DFS, the 3-and-D guy. Jackson Hayes, I mean, we've seen he's not relevant as a center, but that's what they re-signed. So
LA is a travesty right now. They might be the worst. Nah, I'm not even gonna say that.
No, it's been worse. It's been way worse.
I was gonna say that might be one of the worst teams in LA right now, but
you mean across all sports?
Yeah, it's pretty. Clippers ain't no better, but
I think the Clippers are better than the Lakers right now.
On paper.
On paper.
Yeah. And then I don't know anything else about
Angels, the Angels, the Dodgers.
Dodgers are different.
The Dodgers is World Series champs.
Yeah, you know Dodgers are different.
The Kings, I don't think they.
I wouldn't know.
I don't think they doing much. And what you got, the Rams and the Chargers.
Playoff teams.
Get the freak Chargers now.
They didn't make the playoffs last year? Chargers didn't make the playoffs last year? But they played the Texans first round.
Oh, yeah. Smacked. Yeah. Yeah.
They make the playoffs. Dang.
Lakers are going to make the playoffs. I wouldn't say all that. Especially considering the West is, I mean, I think the Warriors is like they're like the, what's it? The spade of the West?
Wild card
of the West. Depending on what direction they want to move. Because like I said, they've been very stagnant this offseason. If they're not going to make any moves, I don't see them being a threat. Not the way Jimmy Butler played last year.
No.
Not the way playoff Jimmy played. So I don't see them. But they also could make some moves that shake things up. Name that's been linked to them is Al Horford. I mean, he's 40 though, so I don't know what they expect to get out of him other than he can shoot the corner ball. But
yeah, I will say, I mean, they just need time in the offseason.
You said it's still time?
They just need time in the offseason. I don't think
y'all know about deadline. AKL. No, I don't know about no South AKL.
South who?
I don't know, somebody on YouTube. I forgot to check the YouTube. See what YouTube talking about. But yeah, man, that boy Brian, Drizzy Drake covered up his tattoo. That's y'all man's. Both your boys.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Why both your boys beefing, man? Come on, bro. That's not cool, man. Come on, man.
I don't have any tattoos, and I don't think I ever get one. Never was a big fan like that, but also it's like there are certain tattoos you just shouldn't get. So the fact that you had to cover up another man first place, I think that's bigger than the beef, bro. So I don't have no comment to that. If I'm gonna get any tattoo, it won't be. If there was one man I had to get a tattoo of,
covered it up with Shay at that. Yeah, exactly. He covered up a grown man with another grown man. Exactly.
Yeah, that's different. If there was one man I had to get a tattoo of, it would be the one that he's not a man anymore. So I could explain that. You know what I mean?
The one that paid it all.
Go. Who has a tattoo now? Kings of Kings, Lord of Lords.
Go.
Whatever.
Let him cook. Let him cook. But yeah, man, I heard Drake did 3 nights at 3 nights.
Some festival.
Wireless. That's tough.
Wireless, yeah. Headline 3.
He went deep into the bag, deep into the catalog. And he went deep into the catalog. Pretty fire for him to do that.
What?
This you?
Are they trying to go?
This your list?
Oh no, that's Eric's list.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We go ahead and jump into that. We did have a lot of new music this weekend. Drake been moist, but that's another story. Hey, yo, what do you mean by that? What?
Yeah, nah. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about.
Call that man moist. Hey, yo.
Like that gospel song, I'm moist.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of new music this week. But we want to highlight, we want to jump into our Mt Rushmore of gospel artists.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to question how you want to do this. Do you want to do individual contributors or just complete acts?
That's a great question. Because I was definitely finna rig the system.
Yeah, I think we could just do both. We can just put, like you say, complete acts, do all of them, everything included.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
depending on how you want to play it. Well, let's go see.
Because I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, in gospel, there is choirs, there's families, there's boy bands, there's So I think whatever we name, we just gotta like be specific in what we talking about.
Yeah, for sure. I see Eric already dropped his list, even though he dropped out. I can't pull it up. You might have to. Oh, there. Never mind.
Oh,
we got. So Eric says Kirk Franklin, Aretha Franklin. Nah, watch out, gang. Yolanda Adams, Marvin Winans, and then
he probably meant Marvin Sapp.
Oh, Marvin Sapp, my fault. See, and that's why I'm seeing. He's gonna have to come validate that. You have to come validate that. And then we got 7 Bill as an honorable mention. First name out.
Tough.
Marvin Sapp. I'm pretty sure that's Marvin Sapp.
Yeah.
Aretha. I'm not familiar with her game.
Neither am I, but I think she did start in the church.
And that's a big reason why I wanted to highlight that, because it's like obviously the R&B these days, you know what I'm saying? We can see the lack of church roots in the R&B space, but that's definitely tough. I mean, yeah, okay. Let's see. I think Kirk is on everybody's list.
I don't see how he could not be.
Let me see. Do I have my 4? If you can go ahead if you have your 4. If not,
I got a 4. I
can scurry mine up real quick.
I'll also explain why I gotta. I'll make it detailed so you got time.
Oh yeah. No,
I got
my 4. You go ahead.
I bet I gotta go Kirk Franklin because although nobody is perfect, and Kirk Franklin knows how to get the people going and get the people wondering, like, what's really going on here. He has managed to be a part of the biggest moments in hip hop the biggest moments in gospel since the early 90s. Like, even in Christian contemporary music, he has worked with some of the leading people with Maverick City. He's also switched up his style. He's been a part of multiple groups. I don't know why he left from Kirk Franklin and the family. That's never been discussed. He's also worked with a lot of these people that we might name tonight. And he can't even sing. Like that. That's what's so great about it. Like he literally like it's all skill, it's all production, it's all writing, it's everything but the singing. And so the fact that he can use other people's voice to execute visions that he comes up with, I think that's nothing but God led. And a lot of people, even those who are outside of the kingdom, I think would not have been introduced to the gospel without Kirk Franklin, for real. Number 2, I gotta go. This is no order because I don't know how I would rank these people. Yeah. Number 2, I gotta go Fred Hammond, and the reason why is because Fred Hammond is one of the oldest in the game of gospel in the last 40 years. I didn't know how old he was until I realized he's probably one of the oldest in the game. Yeah. And between his contribution and commission, his own single run, like he has like probably 2 hours, 3 hours of music by himself. And he's one of the most skilled voices I've heard, especially from a man in gospel.
2 hours, 3 hours is short change.
I mean, I'm not really putting stuff I ain't ever heard, but
okay,
I respect that. Like, I know I can run 2 hours, 3 hours of stuff that I know probably word for word.
I got you.
And his voice has never like declined. Like he still sings like the same way he did when he was probably 25, 24. So shout out to Fred Hammond. My third, this has to count. I'm going Clark Sisters.
There we go. Yeah. Talk about it.
I gotta go Clark Sisters, and I don't care if you don't want to count their individual careers separately or whatever, but like their contribution, they have a skill that like a sound that can't be replicated. Mm-hmm. Like we may never get another group of women that sing like that ever again. I say that boldly because like they don't, like you just said, the influence of music now, people do not start in the church. The influence of the church on the world is not even the same way it was now because, you know, we divided amongst each other, but whatever. So a lot of people are not learning that training, and like they're like the Clark Sisters' mom giving the story that like people know now because of the biopic. That's a different level of training that people don't go through. So when you see that be replicated in their individual careers, when they all did solo albums, like Twinkie, like her writing, Karen is one of the greatest singers I've ever heard. I'm taking her up there with Whitney. Whitney is probably the only person I say she can't out-sing. Mm-hmm. Probably the only person. Dorinda, given the fact that she's not she's like an alto / tenor, she still has like hits. Very tough. So I gotta go Clark Sisters. My last one, I think this is cheating.
It is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's technically not. The last one, I have to go to Winans, bro. Respectfully.
Now the Winans, there is a Winans, so technically that's just the brothers.
Nah.
Yes.
The Winans, I'm going to Winans family.
Nah, that's not.
No, you have to, bro.
It's not an act, bro.
They all came from the same loins, bro.
The Winans.
They all came from the same loins, bro.
The Winans, bro. The Winans consist of just the brothers, Marvin, Carvin, and Michael.
Yeah, BB's not even in that. So like that's BBCC. I want to say it's another.
Vicky.
Another.
I think Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky has a
married in.
Yeah,
that's crazy,
bro. Like, I know they can't count. I would love to count them all because like the Winans name has been around since we're talking about 70s, 80s, even to now with contemporary Christian with CC Winans alone. that's a different that's a different kind of gene, bro. Like everybody doesn't have that where all your siblings are just as skillful and talented. Like that's like Jackson level talent. When we talk about like from the same family and y'all all do the same thing very well. Shout out to him. If I had to pick between the two, I'm going Marvin and the Winans brothers, like the first four.
Yeah.
But I would love to count the whole family.
Nah, you gotta pick. You gotta pick an act, man. Nah, that's very valid.
Yeah.
I think the Winans, I think when we just talking musical families of all time, their name is up there.
Yeah.
All time, all genres. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They, like you said, influence, bro. Even I know we don't care about the world, but even the influence to the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On Drake's biggest album, you feel me? Views and all of this stuff. So I definitely respect the Winans. However, we have pretty similar lists.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kurt is undisputably on there. We'll go through your four again.
Kirk, Fred Hammond, Clark Sisters, and the Winans. However you decide to see the Winans, I don't care.
So yeah, I think we have similar, very similar for.
Yeah.
Kirk is undisputedly on the list. I put Fred Hammond on the list as well.
Okay.
Me personally, though, I'm throwing John P. Key on there, and then I'm also it's actually John P. Key is fourth. I'm putting CeCe Winans on there by herself.
Go.
Just considering, like you said, everything
she's done. Yeah.
From the 90s up until now.
No.
And then fourth, I'm throwing John P. Key on there. It's very tough to trim down to four. It's a lot of right answers. I'm not mad at like a Yolanda Adams. I'm not mad at the Clark Sisters either. Clark Sisters are like the biggest female gospel group. And their voices, like you said, they can sing for real.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely putting John P. Key up there, and I'll throw CeCe Winans up there by herself. Just off longevity. Like CeCe Winans has been around for multiple decades, and she's still dominating the game today.
Yeah.
You know, moved across. She's done changed up, her play style.
Yeah.
She's done switched across different, not genres because it's all gospel, but
subgenres,
different subgenres. For her to be in all these different pockets. CeCe Winans for sure is stamped on that mark. So that's I'll throw her up there outside of the brothers. But yeah, I think and John P. Key, man. John P. Key.
Carolina boy
for sure. You feel me? Carolina boy. He's a great musician. He knows how to write and he can actually sing a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and he can play the piano. Play some instruments and stuff like that. So I'll definitely throw John P. Key up there, maybe regional or whatever. Because I've seen a couple of lists without John P. Key name, and I think it's crazy to say that. I think it's ridiculous to snub him.
Yeah, you got John Key, like his health, like limited him from being as big as he could have been. Like I'm pretty sure John P. Key would still be touring if he wasn't sick.
No, he is. He just was in Dallas last month,
and he's limited. Like
it's on a smaller scale for sure.
Yeah. So like he's tough. I mean, boys is in the choir learning John Key at a very young age.
For sure.
CeCe Winans is I will say I did not know CeCe Winans was contemporary Christian until I started investigating into contemporary Christian. Like I never cared about those songs. So of course I didn't know who sung them.
Yeah.
And then when I start to, go to churches who only sing contemporary Christian, which is like trash, but it's not about me. It's not about me at all. I didn't learn that CeCe Winans is one of the bigger contemporary Christian artists now. So that it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And that played a big part in why I put her there. Cause it's like I mean, that's all I see now is the contemporary music. That's all I see. And
Yeah.
so for her to dominate this space as well, I mean, technically she's still. I mean, allegedly she's still at the top of the game. So, but yeah, and I mean, she got some bangers though. She's not. It's not that she just in the church like good. Her songs are bangers.
They're tough. Yeah. They're very good.
You know what I'm saying? Come Jesus, come. But today, day.
Yeah. And I think the reason why she's still prominent is because, and one thing, I'm not gonna knock contemporary Christian, but the reason why people don't like contemporary Christian like they do old gospel is that a lot of gospel writers have run away from like just singing scripture. That's what a lot of choirs did back in the day. That's what a lot of 90s, 80s, 90s gospels did. All them gospel hits that we do, if a lot of people don't realize, bro, they're just scriptures in the Bible.
Yeah.
So the contemporary Christian trying to, because a lot of people went through church hurt in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Like, where did that come from? So you try to run away from like the traditional church sound, and you even run away from the scripture. You know what I mean? And you comfort, like, you still make because most contemporary Christian music is still sound, but like you make things more comforting, and sometimes you don't really say what scripture says, and no words are gonna hit like God. So that's why people don't like it now. But CC, considering she grew up in the gospel era, like, she's not gonna run away from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So very tough pull.
Yeah, I think I think the CCM in the church, I feel like why? I also think the choir, getting choirs together in this day and age for some reason,
very tough.
Is very tough on a weekly basis. I think that plays a factor as well. And it's easier, like you said, it's easier to do the CCM with 5 to 10 people or 3 to 10 people, however, in a band. So I think that's why we've kind of ventured away from it. And at least in my eyes also as well, I mean, I know the last church I had that actually had a choir. I mean, I definitely seen the choir slimming down. So like, I'm pretty sure it's got. And then when I came out to Texas, all I was introduced to was CCM.
Yeah.
All I see now, you know what I mean. So shout out to Elevation. I feel like no Maverick City, no Elevation. I mean, Elevation doesn't change the sound.
Under no circumstance.
Elevation worship, not even as groups, gospel groups.
No. As somebody aspiring to be in this Christian lane, no. No, because no. Just no. I mean, like, they're good, and I think the move of CCM wouldn't be as big as without Maverick and Elevation, but nah, I'm cool.
I feel like Elevation took it there. Like they put it in gear. Because that's what people call it. Elevation music. If you're not hit with the terms, you call it elevation music. I don't know if it's regional, consider Elevation. Started out to 704, you know.
They don't know nothing about that, bro. They don't realize, bro. Really, like, we really start a lot of things, bro. Like,
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? 7 Bill coming up right behind them. You feel me?
I can say this by faith. I think it's going to be one of the best Christian albums of all time. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that just to be like confident. I do feel that. I just gotta like act like it.
Go talk about it. Can we name drop or no?
What, 7 Bill or the album name? Oh,
yeah, the album name. It's not time yet.
You know what? Because we're doing a segment in this lane, and I ain't never think we was gonna do that, but this is very far. 7 Bill's new album, Adolescence, is dropping. I want to say September 2025.
Go. Oh, we got hot. We got talented. You just put yourself under the fire. Nobody told you to do that. You said it. You said it. You said it. You said it.
I've said it in prayer a few times. So at this point, it's just public information.
Go.
So got some work to do. Be on the lookout. Some stuff next week is coming out.
Lord willing, ball is life. 37 you. Tuck 37.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ball is life.
That's fire, man. There you go. You got breaking news right there, man.
Yeah.
Adolescents. Y'all heard them, man. 7 Bill adolescents.
Go.
In 2 months. You feel me? In 2 months. So we will be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? That's about 8 more episodes. So about episode 132-ish.
Something like that.
We might have a review or something.
Yeah.
Because that'd be fire. Definitely fire. And we can call round on that to wrap up our segment. And we'll see you again on 124.
Go.